Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. Moments away, it'll be the Hawks going up against the Magic. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Here we go. And it's the Hawks to start out. Heinrich against Nelson. Smith surveying the D. Smith sets the pick for Heinrich. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Heinrich's got a bag full of tricks, and you know what? He doesn't mind using all of them.
And so it's Nelson with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
I mean, a tough one. Faced some serious intensity in terms of that comeback, and they just got overwhelmed in that fourth quarter. Unfortunately, just couldn't stay in the game long enough to force overtime.
Here's Atlanta now. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 5. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Richardson against Johnson. Richardson, good.
Point blank range, that's what you want.
And here's Heinrich. Johnson outside. No good with the triple. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Richardson kicks to Nelson. Richardson outside for the 3. Rebound by Smith. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's the kind of power Williams has. I mean, give him a lane and a launching pad, and he's going to posterize it.
Nelson outside to the inside. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. And sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Nelson with it. He's picked up by Heinrich. Pass against Smith. And here is Johnson. Back to Smith. Over Bass. Up again. Heinrich outside. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Williams. Shoots a fader. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Free throw line jump shot. Here's Bass. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just a good job following the play, not giving up on it and being ready to make a play of his own.
Now, here's Johnson. Nothing on the board. The Hawks working the ball around. Williams against Nelson. Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Orlando leading. Now Nelson. Pass to Howard. He's looking for Richardson and finds him. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Smith. Kicks it out to Johnson. Trying to get something going, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
Nelson against Heinrich. Nelson with it. To the middle. Puts it up from 7. Bass can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. They now take the lead. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
And now the first timeout call here for the Magic.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Atlanta making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Horford. Crawford comes in for Johnson. And it's Teague for Kirk Heinrich. Orlando also making some changes. Turkoglu's checked in for Howard. Redick comes in for Richardson. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Jameer Nelson. Now here's Arenas. Driving inside. Pass to Turkoglu. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Here's Teague. Smith outside. The shot from the low post is good.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Bass, and finished off by Bass.
Leaving no doubt, slamming it right through.
Here's Teague. Pass to Crawford. Shoots over Redick. Crawford, no luck.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Here's Bass, and finished off by Bass.
And we all know that Redick can shoot it, and I mean shoot it well. But there, nice dime to set up a teammate.
And here is Teague, still scoreless. Williams up on top. Back to Teague. Williams, a screen on Arenas. 6 to shoot. Crawford, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And Redick, here we go. And finished off by Bass.
Outstanding execution in the pick and roll, capped off by his terrific pass.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here is Smith. Williams for 3. Turkoglu grabs the board. Magic leading by 4. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Williams. Outside Teague. To halt the run. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And a slam dunk by Richardson.
We all know Richardson can really throw it down. Got to keep him away from the basket, or you're going to pay the posterizing price.
At the elbow, Williams. Back to Teague. Pachulia the pass to Teague. Crawford outside. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And they've done well in taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Pachulia. Powell comes in for Josh Smith. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Heinrich in for Teague. Then for the Magic, Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Bass. Richardson comes in for Jason Richardson. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. Howard misses.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Orlando leading. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Hawks. Normally, I talk with coaches about their defensive game plan against stars. Dwight Howard, we talked about how to attack him. Coach said Dwight is as good as it gets at protecting the rim. He's active, long, and so strong. We have to move around him and not let him camp out down low. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, David. Heinrich outside. Pass to Horford. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist.
What a soft touch Horford has. So skilled inside.
Nelson against Heinrich. Howard kicks to Richardson. Outside, Redick. Richardson the pass to Turkoglu. Atlanta with the rebound. Crawford outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Outside, Redick. Turkoglu outside. Pass to Nelson. Back to Turkoglu. Plays it up and banks it in. Turkoglu's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, and this team looks for Turkoglu to score, especially when he gets a good look inside.
Bounce pass, Crawford. A fader. Rebounded by Jameer Nelson.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And Redick, here we go. That shot is off. Nice D from Crawford. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Horford in the post, covered by Redick. And the basket by Horford.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here is Nelson, still without a basket. Pass to Howard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you really have to toe that line with the physicality just to prevent Howard from the end.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw no good for Howard.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
Horford with the screen on Richardson. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 6 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Nelson outside. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
Johnson from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Orlando out in front, leading by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Atlanta trails by 4. Now T. Johnson outside. Wilkins outside. Off target with his 3. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Going inside, and he comes up with the deuce. Redick's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
They're able to finish on the drive. Give Redick a lane, and he's more than happy to take it.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Pass to Collins. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Arenas dishes to Bass. Another shot. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. And the rejection by Smith.
Always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Wilkins against Richardson. Down low. Here's Bass. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Bass has got 10 points in the game. Teague against Arenas. Pass to Johnson. Top of the key jumper, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the rejection by Smith.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now here's T. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They get the rebound. Here's Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Magic leading by 6. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Richardson outside. And they recover it. Bass's shot. Good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
So it's Atlanta now. The Magic getting the bucket. Just 5 to shoot. T kicks to Wilkins. Here's Johnson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easiness.
gets his shot off with great quickness. Redick knows he has the green light to take those.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Teague. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Hedo Turkoglu.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here is Arenas. Turkoglu outside. And the rejection by Smith.
You aren't scoring on him at the rim. Forget about that. No way, Jose.
And Redick kicks to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Atlanta again missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Pachulia, he's checked in for Collins. Horford comes in for Smith. Marvin Williams is checked in for Damian Wilkins. And it's Crawford in for Johnson. Orlando also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Turkoglu. Richardson comes in for Richardson. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for J.J. Redick. Now, here is Nelson following the miss by Al Horford. Pass to Howard. Nelson looking around. Back to Richardson. Three-pointer. Good. And a nice assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Nelson with the steal. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Much respect for the speed and IQ Nelson possesses. I mean, this guy's a crafty point guard who also knows how to get his guys going. A good mark of a leader.
Free throw drops for Nelson. He's perfect from the line this time. The Atlanta trails by 18. Here's T. He has 5. Crawford passes to Pachulia. Hawks passing it around. Bass against Horford. Over Bass. The Hawks again can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Crawford finds Horford, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Nothing like a wily vet, and Horford is certainly that. I mean, he knows exactly when and where to get his points.
The Hawks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First free throw is good.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
So Horford gets 2.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off. Can you believe that? Human highlight reel.
Teague with the ball. He has 5. Horford in the post. X is there. Horford, good. Horford's got 8 points.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Magic leading by 16. Pass to Nelson. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Crawford left side. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. For the Hawks, it's checked in for Pachulia. Johnson comes in for Marvin Williams. And it's Heinrich in for Jeff Teague. Hito Turkoglu's checked in for Orlando. Richardson comes in for Richardson. And here is Howard. He has 6. Now here's Arenas. Back to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Nelson, no one around him. The Magic again can't hit. And so Crawford will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 14-point game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Well, Orlando's shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Near the three-point line, it's Nelson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Nelson's got 4 points this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Shot on the wing. Nelson with another miss.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Heinrich gets it to go.
And this is how you cut to the rim. Heinrich, so dangerous once he spots an open lane because he cuts hard and with purpose.
Now, here is Nelson. Driving to the basket. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Atlanta trails by 14. Now Heinrich, Crawford outside. Arenas with the rebound. The Magic shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Nelson. 6 points for him. And a wide open look for Arenas. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 5 assists tonight. And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Heinrich. Johnson outside. Smith with a screen on Richardson. Johnson. It's good.
Too much strength right there from Johnson, a bully inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Joe Johnson, shooting 1.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can be anyone one-on-one.
Now here's Arenas. 7 points in the game. Turkoglu outside. Pass to Howard. 5 to shoot. Over Horford. Howard can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Orlando leading by 14. Richardson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Arenas against Crawford. From deep, Richardson. Rebound, Atlanta. Heinrich with it. In the corner, it's Crawford. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Heinrich's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Arenas setting up teammates. What a great pass.
Atlanta's shooting about 42% so far. Crawford looking over the floor. Heinrich outside. Pass to Horford. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Johnson. They get it back. Tries again. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Al Horford. The Magic shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. On the wing, Arenas. Turkoglu outside. Fires the 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Out to Smith. Pass to Johnson. Horford with a screen on Richardson. Johnson against Richardson. Johnson, the pass to Heinrich. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Goes to Orlando.
Nelson against Heinrich. Turkoglu outside. Nelson from outside. And no good. And so it's Orlando holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. NBA Playoff Round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. One of the stories here, Brandon Bass getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And we're with you again as our Round 1 coverage continues. Pass to Howard. Richardson outside. The tray gets the three-pointer to fall. Richardson's got 8 points.
And Quentin Richardson is a long-distance specialist. I mean, he makes it rain from deep. Can't give him any space.
To the wing on the left. Back to Johnson from past the arc. It's rebounded by Bass. And so it's Nelson with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They led by as many as 18 points. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Richardson against Johnson. Heinrich outside. Back to Williams. Johnson against Richardson. Smith with a screen on Richardson. 3 on the clock. And the dunk by Smith.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now, here is Nelson. He has 6. Inside, Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And doing what he does best, Howard attacking the rim with that explosive power.
Johnson surveying the floor. Smith with a screen on Richardson. Johnson finds Smith, and Smith with the stop.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Nelson, the pass to Howard. Over Horford. And Orlando again with the bucket.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
On the wing, Johnson. Richardson cover. Johnson kicks to Heinrich. And stolen by Richardson. Johnson with the block.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Heinrich against Nelson. Rebound by Williams. The Atlanta trails by 14. Here's Heinrich. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Heinrich's got 8 points.
He plays mostly the 1, but he's 6'4", so that's a little tall for a point guard, and it helps Heinrich down low.
Nelson left side. It's Richardson on the wing. Back to Nelson. Shoots from the high post, and it comes off the front of the rim. Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
And a steady hand at the guard spot. Kirk Heinrich won't beat himself. It really forces you to stop him.
For Atlanta, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And that one falls for Heinrich.
Every play he's out there, Heinrich putting in the work and effort, always trying to make a contribution.
And both free throws good from Heinrich. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Nelson outside. Howard at the elbow, and Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Howard finds Richardson. And here's Nelson. He has 6. Just 3 to shoot.
Such a smart defensive player. Heinrich understands how to just distract the shooter. And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective tonight.
Here's Horford, and it's blocked.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
Nelson with it. He's picked up by Heinrich. Pass to Richardson. It's Richardson on the wing. 8 points for him. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Smith, and Heinrich has it in the corner. Now here's Horford. And the lead is down inside single digits. Horford's got 12 in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Orlando leading by 8. Nelson outside. He's looking for Howard and finds him. They need this one. The Magic again can't hit.
Big time effort, denying that one. Playing the game with real force and passion.
And the shot goes in. That's 10 points for Smith.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Nelson with it. They'll bring it up for the Magic. They led by as many as 18 points. Richardson against Williams. Richardson dishes to Bass. Back to Richardson. Pocket 6. Howard. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Johnson outside. Back to Heinrich. Johnson with a screen on Nelson. Heinrich kicks to Williams. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And a dunk by Horford.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now, here is Nelson. He's got 6. Lets it go with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Nelson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Atlanta making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Horford. Howell comes in for Josh Smith. And it's Teagan for Kirk Heinrich. Orlando also making some changes. Turkoglu's checked in for Howell. Reddick comes in for Richardson. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Jameer Nelson. Now here's Williams. Johnson outside. Down low. Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
That's where Powell likes to operate, right at the rim.
Orlando leading by 5. Now here's Arenas. He has 7. Outside, Reddick. And the 3 off target. Atlanta with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Johnson. Takes it off the glass. And now just a 3-point Orlando lead.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Bass with a screen for Arenas. To the middle. And finished off by Bass.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now, here's Teague. He's got 5. Pass to Pachulia. To the paint. Here's Powell. Hedo Turkoglu with the rebound. Turkoglu's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Richardson up top. He's got 8. So it's Richardson with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Bass. Richardson comes in for Quentin Richardson. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. Williams, a screen on Nelson. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Reddick. Johnson's shot is off.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Driving in. Now Richardson. To the inside. Outside for Reddick. Pass to Nelson. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Williams against Richardson. A shake. Williams can't hit. Magic leading by 7. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Al Horford, he's checked in for Powell. Wilkins comes in for Marvin Williams. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Joe Johnson. It's Heinrich in for T. Now, here is Nelson. 9 points in the game so far. And Kirk Heinrich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Turkoglu kicks to Nelson. Richardson outside. 6 to shoot. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Richardson's got 10 points.
And so accurate as a shooter from that mid-range. Richardson, someone you've got to try to take that away from.
Pachulia sets a screen for Crawford to stop the drought. Orlando grabs the miss. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Reddick with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. And it's good for 2.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Pass to Horford. Reddick against Crawford. Buries it down low. And now that's 11 points for Crawford. And it's Nelson with the ball, bringing it up now for the Magic. Richardson outside. Outside, Reddick. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Pass to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
You know, Al Horford is capable of going on these solo runs. He can take over a game virtually by himself at times.
41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Nelson outside. No good from outside.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Basket good. Heinrich's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's on the D. You can't lose Heinrich in transition or he'll burn you.
Nelson against Heinrich. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Atlanta. Pachulia's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Heinrich. Down low. Here's Horford, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The third quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 7. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Teague with the ball. Crawford right side. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Bass. Bass has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The drive by Redick.
And the defense respects Redick's shooting ability so much that they end up being too physical with him on that one.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
The free throw drops for Redick.
Boy, Redick has some of the most admirable traits you want to see in any basketball player. His professionalism and work ethic have made him the player he is today.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Atlanta trails by 9. Outside Teague. Smith gets the pick for Teague. To the middle. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Teague.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bass. Here's Crawford. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And yes, it's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Turkoglu. Baseline try. Bass's shot. Good. And the Magic lead by 7.
Oh, it's a good pass by Turkoglu. He plays hard and also unselfish.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Crawford. Pass to Smith. Outside Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 3. Kicks it out to Crawford. Outside Teague. Left side Williams. No good on the triple. Magic leading by 7. Richardson for 3. Rebound by Williams. Atlanta is shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. It's Crawford with the drive. Good on the bucket. Crawford's got 4 points this quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now here's Turkoglu to the paint. Here's Bass. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. He lobs it up, and Smith with the stuff.
And Smith gets off the floor as quick as anybody, especially when he's got a lob on the way.
It's Richardson on the wing. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Crawford passes to Smith. Pass to Teague. Crawford against Redick. Crawford, no luck. Orlando leading by 5. Tries the spin move. Here's Arenas, and there's the drive. Count it.
That's something Arenas does really well, finding angles and avenues on his way to the rack.
And here is Teague. That one falls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Arenas kicks to Reddick. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. For the Hawks, for Julia. He's checked in for Collins. Horford comes in for Smith. And it's Johnson in for Jamal Crawford. Orlando also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Bass. And it's Richardson in for Turkoglu. And Teague's got the ball here for Atlanta. They're giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. For double team. Cuts at 5. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Drills it from outside. And the Magic lead by 8.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Teague, here we go. It's good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Well, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Inside, and stolen by Reddick. 4-on-3 break. And here's Arenas outside, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Atlanta's coach gave to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pull on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks, David. In the corner, it's Richardson. Richardson outside. Pass to Arenas. Here he goes. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
The defense had no chance getting between Arenas and the rim that time because of his athleticism.
Atlanta trails by 11. Now here's Johnson. Outside Williams. Teague, the pass to Horford. It's good.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now here's Arenas. Pass to Richardson. Launches a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Pachulia's got his 6th rebound on the night. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Marvin Williams. Now Reddick. And here's Arenas. Teague covering. And there's Gilbert Arenas on the assist by Richardson. And the Magic lead by 9. The Hawks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Hawks, Josh Smith, he's checked in for Pachulia. Crawford comes in for Williams. And it's Heinrich in for Teague. The Magic also changing it up. Brandon Bass is checked in for Richardson. Turkoglu comes in for J.J. Redick. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Gilbert Arenas.
Just a great job by Smith, keeping his eyes down court, knowing where his teammates are.
Nelson, the pass to Howard. Back to Nelson. 5 on the clock. Over Heinrich. Rebounded by the Hawks.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is Nelson. Pass to Bass. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
Atlanta trails by 7. Here's Johnson. Heinrich outside. Here's Smith. He's guarded by Bass. Horford kicks to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. Outside, Horford. Heinrich outside. Here's Johnson. Not gonna go. Nelson with it. Howard in the post, guarded by Horford.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Johnson against Turkoglu. Johnson right side. Good work there as it goes down.
Read the defense beautifully, puts the ball on the floor and makes a play.
And here's Nelson. And Kirk Heinrich picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second team foul. Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, that's going to go in.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
Now, here's Johnson. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Richardson covers. No good. Orlando leading by 9. Nelson outside. And taken away by Johnson. Bass against Crawford. Can't get it to go. Magic shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Heinrich with the steal. Crawford against Richardson. And the layup is off. Here's Orlando now. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Crawford. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he misses the J. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 20 feet away. Count it. Nice touch.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game, but with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling, and suddenly we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later on.